What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, things get heated between undefeated 3-division world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis. 27 wins, no loss and no draw. 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach. And undefeated junior welterweight, lightweight, Mexican superstar, title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss and no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. This over statements made by Gervonta Tank Davis after his close friend, big brother, and mentor figure, 4-division world champion, superstar boxer ADRIEN BRONER, made an announcement that his upcoming fight this Saturday, August 20th, against former WBC lightweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer OMAR Figueroa, was going to be canceled because ADRIEN BRONER is suffering from mental health issues, and ADRIEN BRONER said that he just can't go forward with the fight. What's ironic here is that ADRIEN BRONER just did a video interview in which ADRIEN BRONER, he stated that, Gervonta Tank Davis is like his little brother. He always views him as his little brother, and he has nothing but love for Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? And he stated that, Gervonta Tank Davis is somebody he will always give advice to, he will always look out for, and when they went out, he wouldn't have to spend a dollar because simply that's like his little brother. And at the same token, ADRIEN BRONER, 34 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 24 wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'6", with a 69-inch arm reach. He also stated that Ryan Garcia is very close to ADRIEN BRONER as well, and Ryan Garcia calls him all the time and gives him advice. So Ryan Garcia is questioning, is Gervonta Tank Davis jealous of the relationship with ADRIEN BRONER, and that the comments made by Gervonta Tank Davis stating that, these fighters need to stop using mental health as a reason and an excuse not to make these fights happen, is simply that they're just soft, right? And, that being Gervonta Tank Davis, said he was directing it towards Ryan Garcia, who in May or June of 2021 pulled out of his fight with Javier Fortuna that was scheduled for July. And he cited mental health issues, right, as the reason why he couldn't continue with the fight and he couldn't pursue the fight. And he had to pull out. And Ryan Garcia was then out the ring for a year. So Gervonta Tank Davis said it was directed towards Ryan Garcia, and it was directed towards the opponent in that his little brother and rising superstar, junior middleweight prospect, title contender, soon to be Lorenzo Truck Simpson, was supposed to face off against. And his opponent cited that, his mother cited that he wasn't in the right mental space to continue with the fight, so they pulled out the fight as well. So he said it was directed to Ryan Garcia and Lorenzo Truck Simpson's opponent, okay? Ryan Garcia then responds, and, Ryan Garcia is saying that Gervonta Tank Davis needs to, get acquainted with, that of mental health. And he understands where Gervonta Tank Davis is coming from, because if you're not familiar with it and you don't deal with it, then obviously you feel like, you need to toughen up, man up, and pursue. But you don't understand what it's like to deal with it, right? It's a real thing. And so Ryan Garcia, he then goes on to say, that he'll knock out Gervonta Tank Davis, and when they make the fight, just tell your promoter and your team to make this fight happen, so they can get it on, so on and so forth, okay? With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis responds by saying, Ryan Garcia was saying, support ADRIEN BRONER, don't talk down on him, right? Again, Ryan Garcia was according to Gervonta Tank Davis, was the target, not ADRIEN BRONER. And Gervonta Tank Davis was explaining that ADRIEN BRONER is actually really going through these things, and guys that like Ryan Garcia are using this as an excuse to not make these fights happen, okay? And with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he feels like Ryan Garcia is a clout chaser, and Ryan Garcia just simply, don't have the confidence to be able to make these fights happen that he always talks about. You know what I mean? And so with that said, this is, a fight that had been talked about for quite some time. Okay, this is a fight that don't really truly need no build up. And again, Gervonta Tank Davis clarified he was talking to Taya Edmonds, and he was talking to Ryan Garcia. Taya Edmonds was the fighter that was supposed to fight Lorenzo Truck Simpson this past Saturday and pulled out. And this past Friday, and he pulled out the fight. And his mother said he wasn't in the right mental space. And Ryan Garcia himself, Ryan Garcia feels like the relationship between Gervonta Tank Davis and Adrien Broner, and himself and Adrien Broner, may be the reason why, Gervonta Tank Davis feels the way he feels, and directing these comments towards Ryan Garcia. Well, I feel like Gervonta Tank Davis feels the way he feels towards Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia seems topsy-turvy when it comes to, making his fight. He calls out Gervonta Tank Davis, but he don't actually stick to it, So Ryan Garcia, he says, quote to Adrien Broner, "Love you, AB. I know it's not easy to step back and take time for the ring, but no doubt taking this time, you will come back healthier and stronger. Focus on your mental health. Is not a weakness, it's a strength. You got my support." Okay, so that's what Ryan Garcia stated, towards Adrien Broner, the message he sent out to Adrien Broner. And obviously, like I said, Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, they started to go back and forth at one another, and Gervonta Tank Davis made it clear that he would knock out Ryan Garcia, and he gonna take his frustration and his support for Adrien Broner by knocking out Ryan Garcia. Again, there was talks that immediately Ryan Garcia fought July 16th against Javier Fortuna. Fight finally came to fruition. He stopped Javier Fortuna in the 6th round, and he immediately started calling out Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis and his team, Mayweather Promotions, CEO Leonard Ellaby, they want to make the fight happen. Ryan Garcia went to Leonard Ellaby while Gervonta Tank Davis was fighting Rolly Romero and told Leonard Ellaby to focus on him, don't focus on Golden Boy Promotions or Oscar De La Hoya. He'll make the fight happen. He doesn't have the power to do that, so it just seems like Oscar De La Hoya doesn't have much interest in making this fight. He's not confident that Gervonta Tank Davis is ready, or should I say Ryan Garcia is ready to beat Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, we all remember what Oscar De La Hoya made it abundantly clear, he's not ready. So this is what Gervonta Tank Davis had to say to Ryan Garcia. We just built different. We come from two different places, and I want to show it. How I fight my mental health by putting the pain on you, right? That's what Gervonta Tank Davis said to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia said, being honest about mental health is strength. Educate yourself and don't bring the hate to our beautiful sport. Now go tell your team to make our fight so you can see and feel the power of the truth, right? So that's what Ryan Garcia, stated to, Gervonta Tank Davis. So this is a big fight, if it ever can get made, but let's not forget Oscar De La Hoya. He had this to say when asked about Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Ryan Garcia.
Ryan ready for Tank? No. Oscar, I know first Tank is a... Ryan ready for Tank? No. Oscar, I know first Tank is a... Ryan ready for Tank? No. Oscar,
is Ryan ready for Tank? No. Tank is a monster.
No. Oscar, I know first Tank is a... Ryan ready for Tank? No.
Ryan ready for Tank? No. Tank is a monster, right? So with that said, it's a big fight. Hopefully it comes to fruition. I want to see it. I'm tired of the back and forth. It's over a year in the making. It's time to just go ahead and make it happen. So Ryan Garcia is defending Adrien Broner, saying that Tank could be jealous of the relationship and support Adrien Broner. and tell his team to make the fight. Tank said that he gonna take his mental health issues out on Ryan Garcia and give him this pain. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like the shitty videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.